Hi, folks. I'm Bob Hales, and welcome to the Tinfoil Hat Club. Hi, folks. I want to tell you all about the Tinfoil Hat Club. I want you to know all about the Tinfoil Hat Club. What it is, what its purpose is. Yes, it does have a purpose. Why you should care, and what you can do if you hear something you want to do something about. First, let me tell you just where you can find the Tinfoil Hat Club, because that can be a little bit confusing. You might be seeing this video on a blog. Either the Common Sense Conversation blog at commonsenseconversation.com or the Cantankerous Old Coots blog at cantankerousoldcoots.com. You can also find all the political videos on YouTube, but that's where it gets a little bit confusing. Finding the videos on YouTube can be a little bit, like I said, confusing. You see, I started uploading to YouTube before I really knew how to use it. And there's 3 different ways you can find me on YouTube. You can search for Coffee Club CSC. That's all one word, Coffee Club CSC. Or you can search for the original channel name, The Coffee Club, or you can search for the current channel name, Tinfoil Hat Politics. That last one, that's the name of the YouTube channel now. But the other 2 ways to identify it were used first, and Tinfoil Hat Politics is taking its own sweet time rising to the top of the search pile when you go to search on YouTube. So keep in mind there's 3 different ways to find us on YouTube. And I'm sorry about that, but I've always been a do it first, read directions after you screw it up kind of guy. And because of that, I started trying to set up YouTube before I knew what the hell I was doing. So kind of cut me some slack on that. Anyway, what is the Tinfoil Hat Club and why should you care? Well, these videos are intended to piss you off. Yep, I'm trying to make you mad. They all take a look at government, local government, state government, federal government, and they expose various ways that elected officials and unelected bureaucrats corrupt the best system on earth. And it's intended to make you mad. Sometimes we'll look at the ways that officials and bureaucrats can waste tax dollars through either a lack of oversight or trying to buy votes or through plain out corruption. Sometimes we look at government officials who are either downright corrupt and getting away with it or that fail to uphold their oath of office. They do all have an oath of office, and most of those oaths of offices for elected officials involve upholding the Constitution. I don't know if y'all knew that. Now, sometimes we expose legislation that is an absolute direct assault on the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. The Tinfoil Hat Club's perspective is always from a constitutional conservative perspective. Now, that used to mean from a Republican perspective, and someday it might mean from a Republican perspective again. But for right now, it's not. Right now, the goals of both the Republican Party and the Democratic Party are exactly the same: to achieve and maintain total control over our individual personal lives. Now, those 2 parties want control for different reasons, and we'll get into those in future episodes. But understand, they both want total control, complete and total control over you, your body, your family, your children, your health care, your food choices, your finances, everything. Democrats and Republicans alike want total, complete control over your life. Like I said, we'll get into the differences in their purposes in other videos. Now, since real constitutional republicanism is currently on life support, think of the Tinfoil Hat Club and Tinfoil Hat Politics as libertarian with a small l. We follow libertarian principles, but not libertarian party dogma. Another way to explain our perspective here, besides saying that we're constitutional conservatives, is to quote Thomas Jefferson, one of my favorite founding fathers. He said, "If it neither picks my pocket nor breaks my leg, it is none of my business." The bottom line of what we do here is we highlight problems, we offer common sense solutions, and we try to give you a way to actually have an effect as an individual. So now, no matter where you see us, no matter where you see the Tinfoil Hat Club, YouTube, commonsenseconversation.com, cantankerousoldcoots.com, or someplace where somebody's embedded one of the videos on another website, y'all remember, you keep coming back to see us now. You hear? And I do have one word of warning or caution for you. There is no, I said no, political correctness here. Liars are called out as liars. They're not given the soft landing of saying they are mistaken or had their facts wrong. And lousy, crooked politicians are called crooks, panderers, and bottom-feeding pond scum. They're not catered to with terms like "with all due respect." Liars are liars, scum is scum, and respect is earned, not an entitlement. There is no constitutional right not to be offended. So, like I said, folks, y'all come back now. You hear?